Now we can make it harder, not to say that's hard enough, but we can actually now put the Pilates rings on her ankles, around her ankles, or between her ankles. And then she squeezes that ring while she keeps her balance. But she might want to start with her hands on the ball if she wants, and then just squeeze that thing. I'm just going to bring close up on that. So she's squeezing that Pilates ring. And as you can see, this is not an easy task. And she's just squeezing. Okay, so that's the next. And then one more to add insult to injury. She's going to now put her arms, her hands between her hands, and she squeezes both of them now. And she can bend her knees if she wants, if it's too tough. And squeeze that. This gets the pelvic floor musculature and a lot of the chest muscles at the same time, as well as the core and balance. Okay, this is the Superman banana exercise. I have to admit, I saw this first on the P90X program with none other than Tony Horton. So we'll give him a plug here. But basically, what Beth's going to do is she's going to be in a Superman position with her arms up and her legs off the ground. This is working a lot of the back extensions. We're always hunched over at our desks. This is great extension exercise. So now she's going to roll and go into the banana now. And then she rolls again and goes into the Superman. And she's moving together. Her ribs and her hips are moving as one, just like that. And again, if it's too tough, you bring your legs up a little higher. So let's show it a little easier. Come over to me. And now bring your legs up a little higher to the ceiling. So that's a little bit easier on your back if you're a beginner. So let's do it one more time with the hard weight. Come up, right up, and then back to me. Superman banana. Excellent exercise for the abs and lower back. Okay, this is still part of the core stabilization exercise. Again, like I'm going to reiterate, we're trying to keep, again, that last exercise could be a little bit of strength and core stability, but, you know, because your spine is moving a little bit, but there could be some people that might challenge me on that. But this one here, we're still part, this is one of the last ones, or the last series for core stabilization that I have. Are there a lot more? Yes, there's thousands of them. Your imagination is your only limitation, but we got like an hour show here. So anyway, we're using the ab wheel. Do you want to just show that to the? I'm going to get a close up on that. Just that's the ab wheel, and basically she has each hand on it. Okay, we're going to bring you back out. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep neutral spine, and she just rolls out. She's on her knees. She goes out as far as you can without losing that tilt. That's beautiful. Comes back. Again, just go out. Keeping that spine straight. She doesn't. Let's do it wrong now. Let's just kind of go down and arch your spine. Like that. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So let's end with the right one. Just come down. And come back, and that's going to feel it. Your abs are tight, and let's do it now with the legs straight, with the feet off, with the knees off the ground. Let's try as much as you can, Beth, and come back. And you start with small motions and work up to harder ones. But you go out as far as you can. You're bringing your hips down. See if you can go out a little bit further. And so the goal is to go out as far as you can, and your hips start to come down toward the floor without arching the spine. That's a very difficult one. We're going to give Beth a big hand on that. Okay. Okay, we reached the next stage, is core strength. I learned this from Stu McGill. Again, core strength simply means that the spine is moving during any given exercise. The sit-up, for example, would be and this is a variation of the sit-up, but we're going to actually pivot from the, if you can point, Beth, where we're pivoting from, right between the sternum, between the nipples areas, right in there. That's where we're pivoting, not the low back, okay? She's got her hands underneath her low back, and her elbows are actually giving her, you can bend the elbows a little bit more, Beth. Oh, I guess that's okay. And she's just lifting up now. The one leg is bent and one leg is straight to actually promote a neutral spine, and then she comes back down. If she starts feeling it in her neck, I suggest for her to put her tongue on the roof of her mouth